Ready?
Yeah. Hi, Juliet.
It's so loud. If I can spotlight myself. Is that better? Can everyone see me now? Yeah. You can hear me. I'm just going to mute you. Good. Ready. Oh my gosh. I just realized. I did think it was Sam suddenly, and then I thought Sam met at the camp. I was like, how are you? You looking so alike, you know. How are you?
Do something about that.
Great to see you live.
I know, Laura's gonna
I'm not
come.
in your little box. I'm so how's Fred?
He's actually hurt wrist playing tennis yesterday. Otherwise, he would have been here too.
Oh, you look very well. Hey, Sonia. How are you? Alrighty. Comfy? Yeah. All fit in like little sardines all in. Oh, just make sure I see everybody. I'm just going to change the view. Gallery. There you all are. Perfect. All right, just a little bit of admin before we start. First of all, my name, I'm Juliet. We haven't met before. Second, we have a mandala flow today. So for those of you who go, oh my God, what is a mandala? What we're going to do is change directions. So all of those of you thought that you were hiding back, you'll be the front. Okay. What else do I want to say? Oh, there's quite a quirky transition that I'm going to tell you now, so you don't get surprised when it comes. So I'm going to just quickly demo it for you. Sonia, I'm just going to cross over your mat. So at one point, you'll get, during this little flow, as you know, I love creative flows. You're going to come down through your chaturanga all the way down to the mat, coming into your cobra, right? And then we're coming down. And then your right or left, I'm going to start with the right, extend the right arm forwards. And that arm will be the side that you roll all the way onto your back. And you might roll onto your neighbor's mat, and that's okay. Hug your left knee in, the opposite way that you rolled. So if you rolled over to the right, it will be left. I promise you this will become really obvious when I teach it. And then up you come for a half navasana. All right, and then you're going to set your left foot down and you're going to come into gate. So you lower your left knee. I'm going to move just because I'm going to go into the wall, into gate, right? And then all the way down into wild thing, right? And then you're going to step your left foot all the way to the top into pyramid. Okay, now that's stepping, don't worry. You can step it. Nothing's going to go wrong. It's all going to be fine. You might wobble, fall over it. That is the practice, right? Okay, so we're going to begin and I hope you got that online. It will become obvious, I promise you. Let's start with a little meditation. All right, are you okay there? Are you all right? Yeah? Okay. Okay, let's get quiet. Come find your comfortable seat. So sometimes it's nice to sit on a block, and the reason being, I hope you all do have a block, first of all, because it might help. But don't worry, Sonia, I've got them here. But also sitting up on a block means that your hip creases are lower than your knees. So if you find that your knees are up here, you're a great candidate for the block. Okay, yeah. Alrighty. So get all the wriggles and the fidgets away. Move around, maybe shrug your shoulders up towards your ears a little bit and down your back. Oh, bless you, Sonia. And get all the sneezes out too. And then close your eyes. And if it feels a little uncomfortable to close your eyes, you can just gaze at the tip of your nose. And then let's take a deep collective breath in, breathe in. And a long full breath out. And then to a natural rhythm of breath for you. As you settle into a rhythm that feels right for you, this is the moment to gather your attention. So letting go of all the distractions of whatever took your mind before this moment. Just leave all that behind so you can tend to your inner landscape in this moment. In today's practice, we're going to be focusing on heart and opening our heart. And yeah, we'll be moving through a lot of poses that do open our physical heart, that's for sure, but it's not as simple as that. We'll also be going to be working on our energetic heart. And it's an internal muscle. It's a willingness to explore, to be curious, to listen, and to stay open to what is, even when it's not as we wish it to be. So if you now can shift your focus back to your breath and start to elongate your breath, focusing on your exhale. Seeing if you can really start to lengthen your exhalations. Just getting a sense of what it means to be open-hearted for you. Remembering that heart energy is kindness, it's compassionate, it's joy, it's acceptance. So can we apply these qualities to our practice this morning? Can we move with kindness? Can we embody kindness? And take a full breath in, breathe in, and breathe out. Blink your eyes open, come into the space, interlace your fingers, push the palms of your hands forwards, tip onto the back of your tail, your sit bones and round, tuck your chin in towards your chest. Take a moment here to open through the back of your heart. And then reach palms up towards the ceiling, lift your chest up. Take opposite elbows and send your biceps back behind you to open up your chest. Reach your arms long, palms touch. Lean over towards the right. Inhale, come back up to center. Lean over towards the left. Up to center, breathe in. And then as you exhale, come onto all fours. Take your time, reorientate yourself on your mat. Move into your cat-cows. Remembering that here is the invitation to close your eyes. To close your eyes so you let go of needing to perform and let your body move. And that might be for sure in a linear fashion moving up and down the length of your spine, but maybe you sense a need to move your hips around in circles, to move your shoulders around. Move. And today I will be assisting, which is not, rectifying your postures, but assisting you. If you'd rather not have my hands on your body, can you just lift one arm up towards the ceiling so I know where you are in the room? So this time on your mat through the cat-cows is a way to synchronize your breath to your movement, to integrate your mind in your body. Good. Puppy dog stretch, walk your hands forwards. Lower your forehead down towards the ground. Stack your hips over your knees. If your forehead doesn't meet the mat, now's the time to grab your block, pop it underneath your forehead. Stretch your arms long, spread your fingers wide. Feel your shoulder blades draw in towards each other so your chest can start to open and soften. When we close down to an experience, possibly because we've had an experience in the past that's challenged us or damaged us, we do close down our postures. So there is something to opening up our physical body, to open up to the energy of the heart. Sphinx pose, come down onto your forearms, pelvis lowers down. Make a number 11 with your forearms. If it's too much in your lower back, slide your elbows a little further forwards. And then imagine a pencil on the tip of your nose here, and you're drawing an infinity sign with the pencil on the tip of your nose. So moving your head around on the top of this, the little vertebrae that meet the skull. So see if you can really slow down and feel. Good. Lower your chest down towards the ground. Bring your hands underneath your chest. Good. And then lift up to table, into child's pose. Big toes touch, knees wide, forehead meets the ground. And you do not need me to tell you when it's time for rest during your practice. And remember, this is where you come when the details of your practice get a little bit blurred, or your breath becomes jagged. Good. Inhale, come up onto all fours, and then make your way into your first downward facing dog. So curling your toes under. Check out your feet here. Separate your feet about hip width distance apart. Check out your hands. Make sure you're spreading your fingers wide so the palms of your hands have the maximum amount of surface area to feel grounded here. And then pedal out. Yeah, some of you are moving. It's really nice. It's like you're climbing into your body, getting a sense of what's going on for you today. Choosing to be kind. It's a choice, right? It's like a reclaiming of your own right to be kind to yourself. Good. Start to make your way to the top of your mat. Take about 3 or 4 breaths to make your way forward. So there's no rush to the top of your mat. When you arrive, separate your feet hip width distance apart. Bring your hands to your shin bones and take a halfway lift. Keep your knees soft. It's a moment where you open up your chest. So you squeeze your shoulder blades together. Send your tailbone back towards the back of the studio and the crown of your head in the opposite direction. Good. Fold forwards. Exhale. Beautiful. Inhale, rise all the way up to extended mountain pose. Breathe in. Prayer to heart center. Breathe out. Surya A. Straight in. Inhale, reach your prayer up towards the ceiling. Breathe in. Gather your energy. Exhale, fold forwards. Come on down. Beautiful breath. Halfway lift, inhale. Step back to plank pose and hold your plank. Shift your weight forward so your shoulders move towards your fingertips. Lift your hips up slightly and draw your lower belly in towards your spine. Breathe. So it's easy to be kind to the self, right? Lift your heart a little bit higher. Good. When things are going all right the way we like them to be, you know, everything's smoothing, all our ducks in a line. What happens when things are not the way we want? Lower your knees, chin, chest. Come all the way down into your snake, into your cobra. Press all 10 toes down. Lower your chest, lower your forehead down as you exhale. Good. Inhale, come back onto all fours. Breathe in. Downward facing dog is your breath out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale together. Breathe in. Good. Inhale, come up onto your toes. Bend your knees, look to the top. Step or float forwards. Take a halfway lift. Inhale. Fold forwards. Exhale. Rise. Breathe in. Reach. Prayer to heart center. Breathe out. Off we go again. Inhale. Reach your prayer. Breathe in. Fold forwards. Let all the breath go. Inhale halfway. Step back to plank and pause as you exhale. Take a breath in atop a plank. Chaturanga, maybe all the way down or maybe we're halfway. Inhale to cobra or up dog. Downward facing dog is your exhalation. Constantly gathering your attention to the moment that you're in. Remembering to use this internal muscle of yes, a yes to an exploration of what is in this moment, a yes to listen to what's going on the inside, and a yes to the moment, even if it's something that you'd rather not be here. And inhale, come up onto your toes. Bend your knees, look to the top of your mat, walk, step, or float forwards. Take a halfway lift as you breathe in. Fold forwards, exhale. Good. Keep your fingertips on the mat. Separate your feet hip width distance apart. Imagine your fingertips running through water and then come up to chair pose. Keeping your feet hip width. Good. Take a breath in at the top. Interlace your fingers behind your back and fold forwards all the way down. Let go of your head. Bend your right knee. Look over your left shoulder, opening up to the left side of your chest. Switch sides, bend left knee. Look over your right shoulder. Let go of your head and neck. Come back through center. Bend your knees. Imagine fingertips running through the water as you skim the mat. Make your way up to chair pose. Beautiful. Drop your shoulders away from your ears. Take a deep breath in. Fold forwards. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Halfway lift. Breathe in. Chaturanga Dandasana. Step or float back. Inhale as a cobra or up dog. Breathe in. Downward facing dog. Breathe out. Beautiful. We begin our flow. Right leg lifts up and back. Breathe in. Right knee, right upper arm bone. Breathe out and squeeze. Inhale, right leg lifts up and back. Cross your body, right knee, left elbow. Squeeze. Inhale, right leg lifts up and back. Knee to nose, hold. Take a breath in. Look to the space between your hands. Quietly step your right foot there. Runner's lunge. On your inhale, lengthen your spine forwards. On your exhale, pyramid pose, fold. Rebend, runner's lunge. Bend your front knee, inhale. Easy twist, right arm, circle it up towards the ceiling, stay. Take a breath in as you reach your arms away from each other. Good, extended side angle, right hand comes down to the inside of your front foot, spin onto the heel of your back foot. Wait for the inhale to reach your left arm up towards the ceiling. Stay, pause, and breathe. See if you can really press the outer right arm to the inside of the right knee. This is where you might want to use a block underneath your right hand. Use the support. Bend into your front knee a little bit more. Rotate your right belly to the left. Good. Take another breath in. Exhale. Come up to warrior two. Lead in with your left arm. Eyes immediately to the middle finger of your right hand. Steady the eyes. So we remember to open up the chest, we open up the arms. Just like when we give someone a hug, it comes from the heart, right? It comes from wrapping our arms around someone. Soften your shoulders. Good, reverse triangle. Bend your, straighten your front leg and reach your right arm up towards the ceiling. Coming into reverse triangle, breathe in. Good, coming into Skandasana at the back of your mat. So you bend your back knee, dig your front heel into the mat. Here we go. Good, take a deep breath in. Turn to face the back of the studio. Lower your right knee down to the ground, hands down onto the ground. Anjani Asana, low lunge. Squeeze your inner thighs, reach your arms up towards the ceiling. You got this. Stay, breathe. Turn the palms of your hands towards each other, like your little baby fingers are saying hello to each other. Good. Right hand comes down to the inside of your front foot. We're going for monkey twist. Reach your left arm up towards the ceiling. Circle it round and back behind you. Some of you are going to catch your back foot. Some of you are going to keep reaching your left arm towards the front of the studio now. Good. So you're using this posture as a way to open up to the left side of your chest. See if you can take your hand to the outside of your foot so you've got an external rotation of your left shoulder. Beautiful. Some of you are using blocks underneath your right hand. Really nice. All of you breathing. Good. Release your back foot. Come back into plank pose without scraping the mat with your front foot. So use Uddiyana Bandha, the center core, the belly to spine. Chaturanga all the way down to your mat. Good. Inhale to cobra. Breathe. Lift your chest. Exhale, lower all the way down. Good. Inhale, come onto all fours. Downward facing dog is your exhalation. Good. Right leg lifts up and back behind you. Breathe in. Step your right foot between your hands. Breathe out. Good. Come up to Dikasana. Arms alongside your hips. Palms facing down. Nice and cozy here together. Good. Take a breath in. Off we go. Fly into warrior three. Transfer your weight into your front foot. Left leg lifts up and back. And here comes the wobbles. It's all part of the practice. Turn the palms of your hands facing down. Squeeze your shoulder blades in. Good. Come all the way up. Your right knee into your chest. And remember to your eyes on one fixed point. Remember the breath. Good. Sit to the inseam of your left leg. Bring the palms of your hands together. And don't worry about falling out, right? When you get it perfect. And it's actually in the walls that all the magic happens. Breathe. Good. Set your right foot behind your left foot now. So you're crisscrossing your left foot behind your right. Reach your arms above your head. Breathe in. Fold over your legs. Exhale, fold forwards. Beautiful. Walk your fingertips over towards the left corner of your mat. Send your right hip back and let go of your head. BKS Iyengar, one of the yogis that brought yoga to the West, says that we must do asana from the soul. How do we do asana from the soul? We focus on the organ that is closest to the soul, and that is the heart. Let go of the head, let go of the thinking mind. Good. Walk your hands back to center. Keep your right hand on the block to the right corner of the mat, or right hand stays on the mat itself. Left hand on your left hip. Make your way into half moon pose. Extract your left leg, send it up and back behind you. Nice and slowly. Flex the toes of your left foot towards their own shin bone, and some of you might be able to float your right hand off the ground. Good. Take a breath in. Warrior two. Arrive, land, set your gaze, arrive, ground. Good. Reverse your warrior. Inhale, reach. Good. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Hands come down, step back, and we lower. Beautiful. Into Cobra or Up Dog. Breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Find your downward facing dog, establish your eyes and establish sense of being present. So that means slowing right down so we can really become aware of the internal landscape as we move. Good. Feet together, left leg lifts up and back. Breathe in. Left knee, left tricep, squeeze all the air out. Good. Inhale, extend. Exhale, cross your body. Find your right tricep. Good. Inhale, left leg lifts up and back. Knee to nose, hold. Look to the space between your hands. How lightly can you step your left foot forwards? Come up onto your fingertips. Lengthen your spine forwards. Breathe in. Good. Pyramid pose. Straighten your front leg and fold. Good. Rebend your front knee. Inhale. It's easy twist. Left arm lifts up towards the ceiling. Inhale. So you're stretching your arms apart. Good. Side angle. Left hand comes down to the inside of your left foot. Spin onto the heel of your back foot. And then reach your right arm up towards the ceiling. So some of you are super flexy. Try not to just dive into those hips. Hug the muscles of your legs into the bones of the legs. Beautiful. Come up into the fingertips of that left hand. There, now you're using the inner arms. Good. Take a breath in, everybody. Let it go. Exhale. Warrior two, eyes to the middle finger of your left hand. Breathe. Become immediately present. Good. Flip your front palm, reverse triangle. Inhale, reach, 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 reach. Good. Coming into Skandasana at the top of your mat now, bending your right knee, digging your left heel into the ground. Down you go. Dip, dip, dip. Keep your chest open. Take another breath in. Turn to face the front of the studio, Anjaneyasana. Lower your left knee down to the ground, fingertips down. Wait for the inhale, arms reach up, breathe in. Stay for the exhale. Take another breath in. Left hand comes to the inside of your front foot, monkey twist. Circle your right arm round and back. Some of you are going to go and catch your foot, some of you not, and that's okay. If you've got the back foot, take it from the outside of the foot, externally rotate to your right shoulder. Try not to look around the room. Stay in your own practice. Good. If you've got the back foot, release it, plank pose. Without scraping the mat, step it back. Chaturanga all the way down. Cobra, breathe in. Lower down as you exhale. Onto hands and knees, elbows stay close to your outer ribs. Downward facing dog, exhale. Left leg lifts up and back, breathe in. Runner's lunge, step your left foot to the top. Straighten your front leg, breathe in. Rebend your front knee as you breathe out. Dika, arms alongside your body, keeping your chest open. Warrior 3, travel. Take as many steps as you need to extend your right leg up and back behind you. Palms are facing down towards the earth. Breathe. Good. One-legged Tadasana, hugging your right knee in towards your chest. Stand tall. Establish where your gaze is and do not waver. Good. Tree. Set your right foot to the inseam of your left leg. Keep your drishti where it is, prior to heart center, and then go for it. Do whatever feels right in this moment. Press the left leg against your right foot. That tension, right? You want that tension, that's energy, and you move that energy up your spine, all the way up to the crown of your head. Good. Set your right foot behind your left, crisscrossing your ankles. Take a breath in. Fold forwards. Exhale. Good. Walk your fingertips over towards the right. Or left, actually. I think it's the left, this one. Good. And then send your right hip back this time. And you'll notice if you're using your mind, your brain to do the asana, your head is often lifted. Your neck is tense. Let that go. Good. Walk your hands towards the center of your mat. Left fingertips to the left corner of your mat. Maybe you pop a block there. Right hand on right hip. Extend right leg back, half moon pose. Really feel your body expand into the space around you. Take up space. Breathing that energy, the heart energy, into the whole physical shape. Good. Good. Step back to warrior 2. Land. Adjust your gaze. Arrive. Good. Reverse your warrior. Tip it back. Inhale. Beautiful. Exhale, chaturanga, or skip it. Go to downward facing dog. If it's not for you, listen to your body. Into a cobra or up dog. It's a heart opener. Feel the chest open. Good. Downward facing dog. Exhale. So we use this practice to notice when the yes to the experience, to the exploration closes down. We notice when our physical posture closes down. We notice when judgment creeps into the internal dialogue, and we choose consistently to return to kindness. Good. Lower your knees down to the ground. Sit on your heels. Bring your hands to your lap, or place your hands over your heart. And close your eyes and try not to fidget, to adjust, to do anything, just to arrive in this moment, even if it's not as you wished it to be. Feel the beat of your heart. Acknowledge the inner mechanics of your body in this moment. And this internal landscape that we can choose. You can't choose all the exterior noise, all the exterior things. Those are out of our control, but we can choose what we let into this internal garden of ours. And right now we're planting the seeds of kindness. Okay, let's all together breathe in. Breathe out, let it go. Return to the space, open the eyes. Downward facing dog. So we're going round again. Maybe a little bit more fluidly now we know the sequence. Right leg lifts up and back, breathe in. Right knee, right upper arm bone, squeeze. Inhale, extend, breathe in. Beautiful, cross the body, exhale. Extend, breathe in. This time, step it through, runner's lunge, wait. Come up onto your fingertips, get long through your spine. Easy twist, right arm, reach it up. Stay. Take a breath in, get longer through your arms. Right hand comes down to the inside of your front foot, side angle, spin on the back heel, reach your left arm up. Take a breath in. Warrior two, arrive. Reverse triangle, straighten your front leg, breathe in. This time, Trikonasana, reach your right arm forwards, get long through your side body, and then right arm to the inside of your right thigh or right calf, reach your left arm up towards the ceiling. You can get really soft through your pelvis and lengthen your right lung forwards. Press into the big toe mound of your front foot. Good. Reverse triangle. Up you go. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Skandasana at the back of your mat, yogis. Bend your left knee. Straighten your front leg. Dip down any amount. You don't have to go very far. Turn to the back of the mat. Lower your right knee down to the ground. Anjaneyasana. Right away. One breath. Reach in. Preta heart center. Exhale. We twist to the left, right elbow to left knee. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Notice if your belly is just hanging over that top thigh, draw your lower belly in. Some of you are going to stay here. Some of you are going to lift your back knee up away from the ground. Crescent lunge twist. Eyes steady. Stay and breathe. Take another breath in, everybody. High plank, step back. Take a breath in at the top of plank. Chaturanga all the way down. Cobra, breathe in. Lower down, breathe out. Stay. Here we go. Right arm, extend it forwards, breathe in. Roll over onto your back, the side of your right arm. Right, roll over. Good. Hug your left knee in towards your chest. Breathe in. Take hold of the back of your left thigh and stretch your left leg up. Take a breath in, half boat, up you come, lift up. Good. Bring your left foot to the inseam of your right leg, bending your left knee. Roll your left knee out towards the left. Roll it out. You might have to scoot there, those left hand, yeah. Good. Left hand to your left sit bone. Come up onto your left shin, gate, lift up, squeeze your shoulder blades, open up your chest. Good. Sit bones come back down onto the ground. Good. Circle your right hand to the back of your mat now. Weight into your left foot. Here we go. Into your wild thing. Beautiful. Here comes the fun part. Bring your left hand to your left knee. And then bring your left foot all the way to the top of your mat. Nice, Pete. Good. Pyramid pose. Straighten both legs and we fold. Now we got this. Bend your front knee. Vikasana. Arms back. Warrior three. Go. Fly. One-legged Tadasana. Squeeze right knee towards your chest. Stand tall. Gaze. Dances. Right hand reaches the inside of the right foot. Squeeze your knees. Reach your left arm up towards the skin. Take your time. You have time. Dances. The ultimate pose in opening your heart. Grounding. Good. Hug your right knee in towards your chest. Squeeze it in. Step your right foot behind your left. Reach your arms up. Breathe in. Go. Fold forwards. Exhale. Straight into half moon. Extract your right leg. Bend it up and back. Land in warrior 2. Establish stillness. Reverse your warrior. Tip it back. Chaturanga Dandasana, or skip it, you meet us in downward facing dog. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Downward facing dog is your exhalation. Last side, my friends, feet together. Left leg lifted up and back, breathe in. Left knee, left upper arm bone, squeeze. Inhale, extend it up and back. Cross your body. Inhale, reach. Step it through, runner's lunge. Come up onto your fingertips. Wait for the inhale. Pyramid, straighten both legs and fold. Rebend your front knee. Inhale. Easy twist. Left arm lifts up towards the ceiling. Breathe in. Left hand comes down. Breathe out. Extended side angle. Spin onto the heel of your back foot. This time it's your right arm which reaches. Good. Come back to warrior 2. Establish your presence, ground. Good. Reverse triangle. Tip it back. Breathe in. Straighten front leg. Trikonasana. Reach forwards. Left arm down. Right arm lifts up. Pelvis stays steady. Front leg is straight. Beautiful. That's you. Breathe. Good. Come back up to warrior 2. Reverse triangle, tip it back, breathe in. Skandasana at the top of the mat, bend right knee, left leg stays straight, flex the toes of your left foot. Good, turn to face the front of the studio, lower left knee down to the ground, Anjani Asana, arms reach, breathe in. Prayer to heart center, breathe out. Get long through your spine, breathe in. Twist to the right, left elbow to right thigh. Squeeze your inner thighs together, stay. Or curl your back toes under and float your left knee off the ground. See if you can get longer through the crown of your head. Take another breath in. Plank pose, hands come down to the ground, step back with a little scrape. Chaturanga all the way down. Good. Inhale to cobra, breathe in. Lower down, breathe out. Left arm forwards, here we come, a funky little transition. Roll over onto the side, the left arm is extended. Good, hug your right knee in towards your chest, give it a good squeeze in. Take hold of the back of your right thigh and extend your right leg up towards the ceiling. Take a breath in. Off we go, one leg in Navasana. Use your abdominal muscles to pick you up. Lower your right foot to the inseam of your left leg. Let your right knee move out towards the right into your gate pose. Right hand to the back of the sit bone, and then lift your hips. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Reach up. Take a deep breath in, everybody. Lower your sit bones down to the ground. Right foot comes down to the inside of your left foot. Left hand to the top of your mat. In you go, baby wild thing. Lift up, breathe in. Here comes our little funky transition. Right hand to right knee. Guide your right foot all the way to the top of your mat. Pyramid pose facing forward. Good, take a breath in. Fold over your front leg, breathe out. Good, bend your front knee, runner's lunge. Dekasana, arms alongside your body. Good. And then warrior 3, travel forwards. Keep your hips square, so beautiful. Hug your left knee in towards your chest, one-legged Tadasana. Stand tall. Establish your drishti. Good. And then come into dancer's pose as slow as you can. So the transition is the journey in, and it's so beautiful. We learn so much from moving from one place to the next. Taking your time. Good. You might fall out 100 times. The same as our mind gets distracted 100 times. The practice is coming back over and over again. Good. Slowly come back up. Hug your left knee in towards your chest. Crisscross left foot behind right. Good. Reach your arms up towards the ceiling. Breathe in. Fold forwards. Breathe out. Move your head, neck. Half moon pose. Off we go. Last one. Breathe in. Warrior 2. Breathe out. Arrive. Reverse your warrior. Breathe in. Good. Chaturanga Dandasana. Off you go. Chaturanga. Cobra or up dog. Breathe in. Downward facing dog. Breathe out. Come down onto your knees. Settle your bum onto your heels. And if your knees are not quite comfortable with sitting on your heels, you can come cross-legged, whatever position you like to be in. Lay your hands on your lap or place your hands on your heart. Close your eyes. And remember why you're here. Remember that choosing kindness is exactly that. It's a choice. And when we remember to infuse our internal dialogue with this kindness, we remember the depths of ourselves. And when we do that, we see it in each other, see it all around us. Just have to remember. Beautiful. Open your eyes, come up onto all fours, coming straight into pigeon. So we're going to lay our right shin across the top of your mat. If you've got anything going on with your right knee, then please can you do this on your back, because it's not a knee stretch, it's a hip opener. So we're going to bring our right ankle over the top of our left knee. But if your knees are good, this is where we're beginning. So try and get long through your spine. And then lower your left hip ever so slightly down towards the ground. That's it. Keeping your spine long, so we're not coming down, curling, we're not slumping down, we're lengthening, keeping our chest, our hearts open. Come on down and lay your forehead on the pillow of your hands. Settle into your breath. It is always our place to maintain honesty with ourselves. Being kind to yourself is often doing the thing you least want to do. It is very often prioritizing your future needs over your current wants. It is awakening yourself to your destructive habits. It is recognizing your self-defeating patterns. It is learning how to self-heal. It is setting boundaries first with ourselves and then with others. It is recognizing our power and remembering how we have neglected to use it. That is kindness. Everything else is a distraction. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Those on your back, switch legs. Those on your front, you might want to move through a vinyasa, or you might want to go straight to the other side. Listen to your body. So settle first, and then come in. Every single half pigeon in this room and online will be different depending on your experience, depending on your skeleton. So close your eyes and go into your own half pigeon. Lightly feeling your right hip rotating down towards the ground. Those of you on your back, make sure your feet are flexed. Those of you on your back, let the back of your skull melt into the ground. The kindest thing to do is not always the easiest thing to do. It doesn't always come with a sweet smile and a comforting hand. It doesn't always soothe us to sleep. True kindness is a fire that wakes you in the night. It's a calling that you can't ignore. It's tough love. It's seeing reality for what it is. It is acceptance. It is a choice. It is a reclamation. When we are truly being kind to ourselves, we are actually in a process of reparenting ourselves. We're doing for ourselves what we always relied on others to do, and we are doing it for the sake of our long-term and overall well-being. We are taking ourselves up on an opportunity to do what is right as opposed to what is easy. We are choosing to do what is important over what is yet another way to numb and cope with the discomfort. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Slowly, those of you on your back, rock up to seated pose. Those of you on your front, swing your back leg round to the front. All of us bring the soles of our feet together. Some of you might want to sit up on a block in this moment, especially if you find that you've got any tightness going on your lower back, or you're quite tight through the groin, then it's a really good idea to sit on the block. The pelvis has height, and therefore the upper leg bones can rotate in the hip sockets a little better, right? And then we fold forward. Not aiming to get anywhere, not even aiming to touch our nose to our toes, just folding in, opening the back of the heart. Is there a particular area in your life that you could bring in this heart energy? Is it in a particular relationship to somebody? Is it at work? Is it in a friendship group? Slowly come on up. If you're on a block, come off the block. We're going to come into fish. So for fish, you bring, it's going to be a supported fish. So you come off the block, pot the block, just where your shoulder blades end, like this way, show you at home, this, right? And then you're going to lie back. You can see me, can you see me? Lie back onto the brick. Now, if you're quite tight in the shoulders, you might want to bring it into the lowest setting. You don't have to have it medium. And then make sure you take care of your head. So if your head is dangling, it's not the way forward, because you're going to grip your shoulders You want to take a second block in the back of your head, and I'm going to come around. Don't worry, if you don't have a second block, I'll see you, hopefully. And I'll give you a second one at home. You could pop a pillow at the back of your head, right? The one brick here and one brick there. Yeah. All right. I'm going to lift this up again. Put your head down. Beautiful. Palms facing up, and you can do what you like with your legs. You can extend them out. You can have the soles of your feet together. And then close your eyes for a moment. Become aware of the support underneath your body, the ground, the block. You feel as though you're absorbing that support into your body as you open your heart here. And then take 3 deep, full breaths in, as though you had nostrils on the front of your heart. Keep them smooth. Carefully roll off the bricks, come and lie on your back, hug your knees in towards your chest. Rock from side to side a little bit. Take a happy baby, the outer edges of your feet or the backs of your thighs. You can stay still, you can rock. Place your feet down onto the ground, hip width distance apart. Shift your hips to the right, pick them up, shift them over, drop both knees to the left. You can stack your knees, you could put the right ankle over the back of the left knee. You could extend your arms out, or you could bend your elbows. Roll your head to look at your right thumb. Close your eyes again. Pay attention to your belly. Let your belly be really soft. Watching your body be breathed now. Slowly come back up to center. Feet hip width distance or mat width distance apart. Shift your hips all the way to the left. Drop both knees to the right. Stack or wrap. Unclench any tension in your belly, in your jaw. Slowly make your way back up to center. Come into your Shavasana, extend your legs. Arms alongside your body, close the eyes. If you have an eye pillow or something to cover your eyes, then go ahead and use that. Once you land, once you settle, watch your energy in turn settle and marinate. Allow yourself to steep and marinate in this radiant heart energy that you have cultivated. Savasana. Take a deep breath in, everybody. And a long, full breath out. Gather your knees towards your chest. Roll over to the right, to the left, whatever feels most natural to you. And just pause here for a moment in the pose of rebirth, just settling here for a moment, not needing to rush on. Kindness is believing in our potential enough to choose better. It's caring enough about ourselves that we decide we're going to stop accepting a life that's less than one that we deserve. And it's fighting for who we are, who we might one day be. There is nobody in the world who can show you the type of kindness that you can show yourself. Yes, through understanding and empathy and compassion, and then through the unending commitment to see yourself to a type of life in which you can do what you were born to do. Be who you were born to be. And create what is your ultimate destiny to create. You are meant for that. The only thing you have to do now is decide whether you're going to choose it. And take a long breath in, everybody. Breathe in. And a long breath out. Make your way up to your comfortable seat, folding your hands together at prayer. And so we return to where we began our practice. Very much the same, but yet perhaps very much changed in some way. Take a moment to acknowledge yourself for making time to be here. For using that internal muscle of yes, to explore, to get curious, be kind. To open up to the experience as it is, even if it's not the experience we wish it to be. Take a deep breath in, everybody. Inhale. Long breath out. Close this practice with the sound of one Om. Om. Your thumb knuckles up to your third eye. In gratitude of this practice always, and in gratitude of each and every one of you here and at home. Namaste. Thank you so much. Namaste. Thank you, everybody. Have a beautiful Sunday. Thank you so much. Thank you for staying with me, for playing. Thank you at home. Have a lovely Sunday, all of you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. It was beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you, Juliet. That was really good. Many, many
Thank
thanks.
you.
Have a
Thank
lovely
you,
rest
Jill.
of the day.
You have a
nice day
lovely-
tomorrow.
Yeah, you too. Happy bank holiday, everybody.
Thank you, Juliet. I loved it. It was a fantastic pace. It was brilliant.
Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it,
Thank
Holly.
you. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you,
Bye,
Juliet.
Tam.
Bye.
See you later. Bye.
Oh, look.